Hello, everyone. This is Stone Stanza coming at you. It's a beautiful morning. It's like 7 degrees out here in Jersey. Hope everybody enjoy their day, enjoy their week. But yeah, today's little topic I was just thinking about because, I always get hit up all the time by the Illuminati Society. Some of them present themselves as bank bankers. Some of them present themselves as regular people that wish to express the illumination, the light. Some of them are an organization, or I say a cult, of memberships of Satanists. And you know, it I just like to read a little brief little, I don't put nobody's society, all it's a secret. But it's just a little message I like to send behind it. Uh, you know, the Illuminati is a society that strives to promote spiritual and moral values. It was founded on the principles of love, justice, unity, peace, relief. The Illuminati bring together individuals of goodwill and perspective, no matter the background, to ensure that these good men become better in society and do wish to be a member. He says much more the money, the offers, you know what I mean? I'm an artist. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to say the names. I don't do that. I don't say other people's rituals or other people's how they, because that's how they live. That's how they see. So all of us are supposed to, you know, be the light to one another. But the only problem I had with is the last one. I didn't have the problem with the bankers. I didn't have the problems with the ones that wish to express, the light, the illumination. It takes me to think back in the, sometime when I used to read the Dead Sea Scrolls and the Quran caves. Each person in each individual language and ethnic group would get together and speak about the great light, the goodness. You see what I'm saying? So, you can see some things, these things go way back. I had and I had a, great grandfather, wonderful, you know. He was in all of that, and then he found his way to the light, to the truth. You see what I'm saying? It kept leading up to higher truths, but there's only one truth. But the only problem I had was the Satanist. So when I expressed myself to the gentleman, I tried to explain to him that, in my opinion, I don't take the oath. I am a living word. Not a living snitch, a living word, meaning I don't sign nothing. I'm a living word that you should be truthful. You should have these characteristics of honor. You should have these characteristics already. So basically, you don't have to sign nothing. It's like a handshake without a handshake. And it makes it more promising without being deceiving. The other way, when you sign something, it can be a deception. So basically, I started explaining also. Um, do you know who Satan is? And basically, Satan could be a low frequency. In religion, you have different names. Shaitan, Iblis, the evil one, whatever. But basically, you know, he rules the world of this world, not the world. But I started to explain to him also is that there is a higher power that created the evil. The evil isn't posted to indulge, but the evil is to learn. Meaning, if somebody be evil, I'll be good. If someone's ignorant, I'm more intelligent. If somebody's disrespectful, I'm honorable. You see what I'm saying? Those are the principles that they're talking about when they say, it isn't a flesh, but, the fight is higher principalities. Those are the principalities. So when I started to explain that, I'd rather be a living oath because a lot, and I even gave my example of Jay-Z. A lot of people think Jay-Z's evil. A lot of people think no. I gave the guy an example of Yusef or Joseph when he was betrayed by his brothers and sent to Egypt as a slave. He went all the way down to a slave for a woman. The king's wife even wanted him, and lied, said she raped him, and He didn't do it, but the moral of the story is he was in an Illuminati world then, and he found himself because he was true to himself and he was true to his higher power, and he knew that higher power was the light within himself. And the Pharaoh said, I have you second in command. And they controlled the whole nation because everything was under one system then. And then he even made the Pharaoh say, your God is my God, the highest. So therefore, that's why I put like, it's about characteristics. And you know, when I explained to him, he started explaining to me that if you want to be a, a great preacher, or if you want to be a great soccer player, or if you want to go further in your advancements, just join this group. And, you know, I can dig it, and I can dig the love, and I can dig the honor, if it's for the honor, if it's for the love. But when somebody comes to bring a Luciferian thing, it's not discrimination, it's not hate, but for what I learned and experienced, that's on the lower frequency. So when you have brothers on the lower frequency, yeah, they can come together, but is their minds going to grow? Is it going to be growth? Because there's only one truth, but there's higher levels in truth. It's unlimited. You see what I'm saying? So when I start explaining all this, and I went a little bit further, we ain't going to explain that. I went back and I seen that each one erased themselves from me, their names, each ethnic group they got to send from me, whether it be, no matter what the ethnic group, to talk to me. But each one I explained that to, and a little bit more. And on a higher intelligence, all of them erase themselves. So I really look at this thing when people say the Illuminati made me do it, or Illuminati's after. I just look at it as there's a fishing pole, and guess what? If you let yourself get reeled in, you let yourself get reeled in. You took the oath, you signed that contract. Don't go talking about the Illuminati made me do it, and then go speaking and then want to such a nah. You see what I'm saying? But as I was explaining about Jay-Z, he thrives to me to be an intelligent. He reminds me of that story of Yusuf and Pharaoh. You see what I'm saying? To show you that you're in the Illuminati world, but you still could be successful. You still can have respect. You don't have to bow down to the such and such or the such and such. You don't have to let the evil control you. That's what King Solomon was trying to show way back in his teachings, and not, some of his teachings. He was trying to point that out. You control the evil, and the only way you control that is you have a higher characteristics. You see what I'm saying? So, that was my, that was my answer to him. So like I said, they erased themselves. But I don't believe in that. Oh, they're going to come after you now, or now you're not going to make it rich. Nah, you just have to have richness inside of you. Richness already has to be inside of you. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. You have the worldly, and then you have the spiritual aspect. You have the intelligent aspect, all of it, universal. So like I said, if you're willing to go to a higher level on a positivity, you're going to be able to see all these things. And you're not going to be able to judge and knock and, all this stuff you hear about people in these mansion parties and stuff and such and such. I mean, what do you expect? You signed the oath. You see what I'm saying? So, don't go talking about the oath. You don't sign it. You see what I'm saying? But if you're a living word, you see what I'm saying? People take your word. They honor you more. They see your characteristic more. It's not just your name being down on paper. You see, and it's a greater. It's greater. It's a greater power. You see what I'm saying? It's universal. But like I said, the message, they shout out to me, but I just wanted to express that little topic. But this is Stone Stands on this good day. Y'all have a good day, people. I'm out.